Boston Bros is number one thing, not you're dead wrong. You can catch me doing misbehaving with my products on. It's real boxing talk every time we meet with Ned, the TBE, and Conspiracy G. We bring it to you raw, unbiased. You know the deal. You can even get a poor dealer here from Dollar Bill with my guys by my side. You know we going live. All we need you to do is please like and subscribe. Boxing Bros. Peace.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Claressa Shields. She is going to headline an all-women's pay-per-view card, and the card's going to be on Fight, the streaming service Fight, FITE. Claressa Shields, she currently has the WBC and the WBO titles. Her opponent, Marie Eve DeCarey. She has the IBF, and she's going to have in the new WBA super belt in the division is going to be on the line. So WBA is making a new super belt. So I guess they're trying to say this is for undisputed on Fight. With the creation of the new WBA super belt. So Trill Dollar Bill, are you interested in this fight, and are you going to pay to watch it? Actually, before I throw it to you, Trill Dollar Bill, I feel like we might as well do an examination of Claressa Shields' opponent, seeing as how I don't know if everybody's familiar with her. She's ranked number 2 in the division. She's ranked number 1 in Canada, 1 out of 1. So, super welterweight southpaw. And here's her record. We'll start from the beginning. A lot of easy fights. If you notice, she's only fought in Canada. And you're looking at these names, no real notable names. Let's see. She got the IBF. This is going to be her first fight outside of Canada, and it's going to be in Flint. So those are some key things to keep in mind. So with that being said, Trill, are you interested in this fight? And are you going to buy it? What's your thoughts? All that. Just let us know, Trill Dollar Bill.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Claressa Shields, this is kudos to you for putting on you together your own card and all that. That's all right. But I'm not concerned about anybody that Claressa Shields is fighting unless it's the young lady with the 9 wins and the 7 KOs. I want to see that fight. If you're not talking about Savannah Marshall, I'm not concerned. You know what I'm saying? That's the only person that I want to see her in there with, and somebody that's really gonna. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna buy it. You're gonna.
Shout out to her for putting on this event. I need to see who else is on the card. She's gonna be beating on somebody that isn't not a known. And they're gonna try to create this other belt, make it a what they try to make it undisputed.
WBA super
Yeah,
belt.
I don't know, man. This is good showcase fight. Shout out to her for putting on her own card. It's gonna be on pay-per-view. I salute that. You know what I'm saying? I salute that. I just want to see her in there with a tough fight so she can get some respect. You know what I'm saying? So and I think the fight with Savannah Marshall will get her the respect that she's been, craving for and wanting. This is a real tough task. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody, all these laydowns, people that's coming in there to lay down and seem like they lose before they even step in the ring, But shout out to her for putting on her own pay-per-view card. I think that's dope.
So Trill, do you think your take is going to help the Boxing Bros get unblocked from Claressa Shields' social media?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I think because we're not kissing no butts here at Boxing Bros. We call it right down the middle. You know what I'm saying? We're not kissing no butts. I'm not saying that I'm always right. I'm just giving my opinion. And I don't feel like kissing nobody's butt. If you earn it, you earn it. If you do something dope, I'm going to give it to you. I don't never discredit anything that somebody does in the ring. It's what I have a taste for, things that I want to see. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't, sometimes, sometimes I want to see a good fight, not some people that want to lay down sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Claressa. I respect her. I respect her fight game and I respect her. I just want to see her in there with somebody else.
Fair enough. G.
Hey man, you know our relationship with Boxing Bros and Claressa, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But I this is where me and Trill differ, but I understand where Trill's coming from. I actually am going to support the fight, right? I'll pay for the pay-per-view, but the reason why
he didn't say he wouldn't pay for the pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah, you know I'm gonna end up watching it because it's
he didn't say that.
Like, I ain't paying for that.
He didn't say that.
you know I'm gonna end up watching the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Like, to me, I'm gonna support it for the simple fact of two things. It does seem like it's for Undisputed. Like, we was looking at it on BoxRec. It looked like there's even belts I've never heard of is on the line for this fight. So, to me, like, hey, why not? So, Undisputed, and on top of that, man, she's doing it in her hometown in Flint. And Flint, they definitely need that type of that revenue stream. You know, especially with this whole COVID thing. You know, she's provided for her community. So I like to support that. You know what I mean? Especially with the whole Flint water situation. Like, whatever they could do out there, if Claressa's like, hey, this will help, I'm down to support. So, excuse me. So definitely I'll pay for that pay-per-view. Hopefully it ain't outrageous. You know, I don't believe it's worth $75, but as long as it's just like at least 50, like no more than 50, I could pay for it. I'm hoping it's in the $25 range, but max I'll pay is 50. But you know, that's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Claressa, don't play me now. I'm a support, you know, but let's not, you know, jump out the window with these prices.
So I'm gonna keep it $150. Like, you know, the fight's not worth pay-per-view. The only reason I would even consider buying this fight is to support women's boxing. But this fight isn't worth pay-per-view. This fight isn't worth pay-per-view because pay-per-view requires two stars, 2 fighters that people want to see, 2 fighters that are known to the general public. We have one and someone who fights in Canada that I've never heard of before. Now I got to go do research on this woman. I got to go pull up her fights. I got to go look at her highlights. That's not what makes pay-per-view. That's basic cable type stuff. So we got Claressa Shields versus a basic cable type fighter that I have to pay to see. See, that's bad business. This is no knock against Claressa Shields. I'd be saying that for any fighter. So
$24.99.
Yo, it's on fight. I think it's gonna be $25. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the biggest thing for me is it's very difficult for me to sit here and act like this is a pay-per-view fight and it's being like put out there like this is some big deal. It's gonna be an all-women's card. And if you watch the Boxing Bros, you know we support women's boxing. But at the same time, you and I and anyone being objective knows that this could have been Savannah Marshall and it would have really been worth some money. And we really would have been excited. It really would have been a pay-per-view that we would have all been like, hey, dog, 75, 50, whatever. We watching this joint. But for this, y'all are talking $24.99. Bro, I'm being real. And I love me some boxing. I still feel like that's too much.
Exactly.
Like, this better be like $10.
Like,
for real, this better be like $10, $9.99. I don't know this other woman. I don't know who you have on the card. If this is going to be the case, you better have some great fights on the undercard. You better have the hard-hitting diva on the undercard. You know, you better have Katie Taylor, but you can't have these people on the undercard. So I don't know who you're going to have on this undercard that's going to make it worth $24.99. But it's real simple to me. Savannah Marshall came into the scene, and now Claressa Shields doing MMA. Now she's doing this and that. Like, yo, I don't know. And I'm not saying Claressa Shields is running. I'm just saying it don't look good. Her energy, I've been calling it out, has been different since Savannah Marshall has come into play. And it doesn't seem like she's interested in making that fight immediately. Savannah Marshall called her out already, says she wants to fight. When it comes to Claressa Shields, I don't need to see her beat anyone else right now. I'm confident she can beat everyone else right now. I need to see her fight Savannah Marshall. That's why I stand for Claressa Shields. I will support women's boxing if it's under $24.99. Like Trill said, $25 the most I'm willing to pay for this fight. Equality means I treat you the same way I would treat a male fighter. And I wouldn't pay for garbage from men either. So, like, listen, $25 the most I pay for this fight. Savannah Marshall is the only thing that matters to me when it comes to Claressa.
Shoot, I wouldn't pay for more than $25 to watch Canelo beat on the guy he about to beat on.
That ain't gonna be no pay-per-view.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.
Bro, we getting robbed on that fight. That ain't worth the money you pay for the DAZN subscription to the Canelo fight.
Take an L, man. You gonna take a stroke.